So, hello everybody. Welcome to Sam Oladeinde. Like I promised you in my last video, inviting people to speak on this series to tell you how they have navigated since they got into this country, so that you can pick one or two things, and maybe use that in your own life and get better. Or if you're just getting into the country, find your feet even faster, right? And on here today, I have Pastor Emmanuel.
Just Emmanuel Rowland, please. Yeah, Emmanuel Rowland.
Emmanuel Rowland with me. I call him Pastor. Yeah, he's my pastor. Now, I'm going to be asking him some questions today. Please stay with us. And if you have not subscribed, please do that now. And hit the notification button so that you'll always get the new videos that I upload every time I upload them. All right. Thank you, guys. Sir, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, brother.
Thank you very much for doing this with me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. So our major question today is what you will do if you're just coming into the country afresh today with the knowledge you already have. However, before we get there, I will start, gradually. I have some questions I've already written out here, and I will work with those. So I know you are an accountant.
Yeah.
And you entered this country in 2019?
2009.
2009?
Yeah.
Wow, oh my God.
March, precisely. March 27, 2009.
That's my birth month, 2009. Oh Lord, wealth of knowledge. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So, from 2009 up until now, what has been the challenges you think you have faced as someone who left your home country to come to a new country entirely? And how have you been able to overcome the challenges?
Well, firstly, before I left Nigeria, I had some preemptive plans.
Okay.
Thinking, when I get there, this is what I would do, this is what I would do, But on getting here, I found that it's a different ball game completely. It's not like you can just stand up on one day or wake up one day and just do whatever you like as it is in Nigeria. But yeah, most of the things are regulated. So I faced loads of challenges. And like I said in one of my interviews, one of the challenges I face is being a Christian. When I came in, then it was before this jackpot stuff. So then there was more of arranging marriage, or they call it marriage of convenience.
Yeah.
And people like Emmanuel, one of the easiest ways to settle quickly in this UK is to look for someone to get married to, get it done. And I was like, we're talking about my destiny here. So it was really difficult for me. It was then I got to understand that this country, if you really want to succeed quickly, it's harder for those who are wise. It's easier for those who are smart. And let me explain.
Wow.
Those who are wise are like, if you have the wisdom, the Bible said the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Yeah. So oftentimes, most of the things they would advise you to do are things not in line with the word of God, like marriage of convenience and stuff like that. So they were advising me. I told them, once I'm married, for me, I'm married, not married this just for the purpose of getting papers. They're now moving on to marry the right person that know. So, but for those of my friends that we came in together that were smart, they impregnated some girls, get their papers. Once they got their papers, as I meant their British passport and stuff like that, they move on to another, but I couldn't. And as a result of that, I went through a lot. One of it was I was put in detention twice.
Oh my God.
UK, but let me stop for that. There for now.
Oh my God. I'm just hearing that for the first time, guys. Oh my God. Okay, so you don't want us to go into the detention part?
No, we can go into it, but I'm just trying to be concise with my answer so that
okay. I'd like to know a little more about the detention part. What could have caused it, and how did you get yourself out of it?
All right. Basically, when I came in here, I came in to study ACCA.
Okay.
So while I was doing that, I was writing my professional level exam. It's 3 stages: the skills, fundamental, and professional. Before then, I opted in for masters because the school I was attending they were affiliated to a university. So I opted in for the master's program. Okay. So as I was rounding off because first I came in with 1 year visa, then I renewed it. So I got 3 years. So as I was rounding up that 3 years, so because I was doing my master's and I had I've done like 2 stages in my ACCS, so I felt renewing, I wouldn't need the IELTS exam, that's English exam. Right, yeah. So when I put in, they were saying I needed it. And I only had like a couple of weeks. By the time I got a place or a venue for the exam and the and the release of the results, I think I only had 1 day on my visa for it to expire. So by the time I got the result, put things together, it was the day my visa was expiring. So when I put that in, only for a couple of weeks after, I got a reply for the Home Office that there was something missing. I think one of it was passport photograph. That was in 2013 then. So by the time I sent that to them and everything, they said, "Oh, your visa had expired." So then the only option I had was either to, get a lawyer, and as well, if they could sort that out for me, then I can extend my visa with with PhD. Okay. So I was expecting, truthfully, I was totally confused. So I didn't know how to do. So in between, I just left everything. So I continued with my program. I was able to round off my program. The ACCA, I got qualified in, and the master's ball. Home Office seized my passport. Because of that, they were expecting me to send whatever, but because it had expired. So the first time, I think they gave me an appeal. I failed the appeal because as at the time I went for the appeal, they said, now the notice I've finished my program.
Started another one.
So no, I was rounding up the MBA and the ball. I hadn't started the the PhD, because my passport was there and I wasn't ready for the PhD then. And because it was, I think, for each year for 3 years, 13,000 or 11,000 each year. And it cost me 33, and I wasn't ready to do any ACCA, because then I was like, why would they seize this and that? So they seized my passport. The appeal didn't go through. Okay. So along the line, like few years after, I sought the counsel of a solicitor who wrote to the Home Office on my behalf, and they said, "Okay, Emmanuel, can you be reporting to the Home Office? They've got this location where you can go and report." Basically, what that means is you go there, you sign that whenever they need me, I'll always make myself available. Okay. So one of the days I went there, I was detained.
Oh boy.
So I was detained. That was in April 2013, I think first week in April. And I was detained for 40 days, like 1 month, 10 days. So I was there. And when somebody had to stand in for me as like my partner, and so I got released. So but the person wasn't my partner. And like I told you before, where I've always, since I gave my life to Christ, I've always been a kind of straightforward person. I like my integrity to precede me. So when it gets too for me, so I tried to ask her how, but she said, no, man, just leave me. Along the line in September again, after I was released, they told me to keep on reporting. So when I went again in September, I was detained. And I remember I was detained on the 22nd of September, I think. And I was released on the 8th of December, 2015. So I spent that's like 2.5. Yeah, that's another 2.5 months. So these are some of the challenges I went through.
Oh my God, that's a lot. I can only imagine what will be running through your mind as at that time. Like, I came here to, do better. And this is the situation I'm finding myself. God, what exactly is going on? Is this a test? What's going on here? Wow. Wow. And after all of that, things are really looking up, and you are one of the people I look up to. I mean, I just came in, it's not even up to 2 years now. And you're one of the people I look up to, be like in this country, So, now because of our time.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to delve right straight into the main question of the day.
Okay.
Now, for those people who are just coming in,
okay,
and those who are already in here but
Okay.
are still struggling to find their feet,
okay,
and are not afraid to start all over again,
okay,
what advice would you give them? Now I'm going to rephrase that question to our question itself.
okay.
If you're just coming in today, with the wealth of knowledge you have already acquired living in the UK, if you were just coming into the UK today, what are the steps you will take as an accountant from your home country moving into the UK? What are the steps you will take to settle in faster and better?
Okay. Well, I think most time when I've loads of people have asked me that same question before, and what I do tell them is what I will say here, that I tell them what exactly is in your hand. When Moses, when God was to send Moses to go and deliver the Israelites, ask him, what? He said, God, what would I do? They say, just ask him, what is in your hand? He had wrote. But in this context is, what exactly can you do? You understand? Already before finding your feet, because here before you settle, before you get your NI, because without the national insurance, you can't work, and that might take like 1 month before you start applying. It could take you like 3 months. But in my difficult moments in this country, I learned a lot. Self-taught and all. And one of it, I remember one of my difficult moments, and I would use it to advise people. I just ask myself, I notice oftentimes when I talk, I joke with people, people laugh. So I just said to myself then that what is it that I can do that people will be willing to pay for? That was how I started my MC stuff, MC for weddings, crack jokes, do games, and try to help my game, by learning from others, go on YouTube and stuff. And another thing again, then was I said to myself, sometimes I notice some of the people that come in here, they are people, there's maybe some are studying nursing or this and that, or some are who are already in the system, and they're like, oh, they're struggling with writing essays. So, and I did my master's there, so put that into the whole thing as well by, sometimes I send to people that if you're struggling with your essay, I could help you, because I noticed some of our people struggle with plagiarism. They don't know how to paraphrase stuff. So I took that on board as well. So what I would advise people, if you're just coming in first before settling, what is it that you can do? Some people are good with online stuff. Why not open eBay? Account. You can buy something from another place, put it on your own account and sell it. You understand? So you can do that. And so also, if you're very handy, good with DIY, you can do that. Most of the thing, when you popped in earlier, I told you I was trying to assemble the wardrobe for my kids. I only learned it on YouTube. And here, people will ask you, can you do this for us? Oh, yes, I can. And sometimes they even, as a professional, sometimes they pay you maybe 20 or 30 pounds an hour. But as a handyman, what you get per hour is a lot more. So for people who are just coming out, tell them, even before you find your feet, what is it that is in your hand? What is it that you can do? Start with that. If you're good at math, just go online. There are some people or some schools that need math tutors. Apply. Start from there. And before you venture into what exactly you can, your area of specialization or area of profession. But at least, what is it that you can do? Start with that first.
So you can at least earn money and do pay your bills and do what you need to do even while you're still learning and whatnot.
And in addition to that, you can also, here is about information.
Yeah.
The more informed you are, the better for you. So I would say look for maybe your community, Black community, Asian community. So I'm not referring to the Blacks alone. Just look for your community, talk to them, those who have been in the system like us. Oh, how do I navigate the system so they can advise you? Just be humble and, ask questions. Be humble and ask questions.
Fantastic. Okay, so basically, when you come into this country, first thing first, look inward and see things you have, your strengths, and the things you probably have even been doing before you came in here, and find a way to integrate it into your lifestyle here. Find a way to integrate it into your lifestyle here, and start with that. Start making some money with that. I reckon that the HMRC does not request for tax for income around or below £1,000.
There's what we call personal allowance. That means anything up to the personal allowance is like, let's say you're earning 20,000 per annum. The first 12,500, the HMRC will not charge you tax on it. And oftentimes, some of these things you do, sometimes even if you can paint ordinarily, you see some people saying, "Oh, can you come and paint for us?" And they give you cash. They give
you cash,
so you just work with that, like I said. Then from there you can move on.
Fantastic. All right. So look inward. Know what you can do, integrate yourself into the society with that. And also the second thing you mentioned is learning and community. That's the second thing. Look for community. The church I attend, where I met him, is one of the places I can conveniently say, if I had not gone there, my life would not be as good as it is today. That's the simple truth. RCN has changed my life. And he's one of the people that has actually helped me in that community. So community is, I can't say it's everything. It's almost everything.
It's not everything, but it's almost, even if you look at the Asians as well, they come in group, they try to help one another. There are loads of things I've seen here, but we can't go into that. But one of it, let me just say that I remember there was a time for you to get your stay, like you're saying, how to settle quickly. If you can have like £50,000 in your account, then you'll get this, I think it's tier 2, then like, so basically what some of the people then, let me not mention any, what the people were doing then is that if someone has it, you use it, get his stuff done, and move it to someone. Just supporting one another, or everybody will contribute, This is how people, so your community really, it is so important. And like I said, you're just coming in, and if you want to succeed on a path, go and meet people who have tread on that path before. So people already in the system, they can advise you, they tell you what to do. So like our church now, Restoration Chapel, is not about learning about God. Also, there is flow of flow of information. So, and by God's grace, I'm one of those that if you come in with, try to help you to settle on time. So that's it.
All right. Our time is fast spent, and I'll need to let him go now. Guys, thank you very much if you have stuck with us this far. I really appreciate you guys. And for everything that we have said here today, if you can put that into use, I can guarantee you things are going to look better. Okay? And like I said earlier, don't forget to hit the notification button so that every video I drop, you get it first. All right. Thank you very much for staying with us, and au revoir. I just started with that. I don't know where that came from. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No problem.